There are many different visual organisers teachers and learners can use in CLIL. We're going to learn about 10 of the most common visual organisers and their purposes. A commonly used visual organiser is a mind map. It's used to show links or connections between facts or ideas. It can show information about people, places, objects or events, and it can be simple or more complex. Often mind maps are used for brainstorming information. This example of a mind map shows links between types of simple machines. The simplest way to present information is to use a table with rows and columns. This visual organiser shows information grouped into different categories with headings. The example table shows information about the planets. A T-chart is a special type of table which shows two sets of opposing information in two columns. For example, advantages and disadvantages, or facts and opinions. In this example, you can see the positive and negative opinions about a piece of music. We can show events in chronological order using a timeline. These events can be historical or from a narrative. Timelines can also show steps taken to produce something. In this example, the timeline shows the sequence of steps learners take to create a pattern on a tile. We can use visual organisers very effectively when we want to show processes. One way to do this is in a flowchart. It shows steps in the order of a process and also shows different possibilities. This example shows how a dinosaur can become a fossil. If the stages in a process are circular and happen again and again in the same order, we can use a cycle diagram. They are often used to show life cycles, such as this life cycle of a butterfly. We can use visual organisers to compare information. Venn diagrams are used to show similarities, where the circles intersect, and differences, where they don't intersect. In this example, one circle shows countries with rainforests. The other circle shows countries with desert. The intersection shows countries with both rainforest and desert. We can also use Carroll diagrams to show how information is divided. It has two sets of opposing criteria. In this example, the two sets of criteria are odd and even, and less than 20 and not less than 20. For example, 7 is an odd number that is less than 20, so it goes in the bottom left box. 26 is an even number that is not less than 20, so it goes in the top right box. We can use visual organisers to classify information. The most common way to do this is using a tree diagram. Its purpose is to show a hierarchy with the highest level or biggest group at the top, then subgroups or examples below. Look at the rock example from geography. You can see the three main rock groups with examples of the rocks below. Another type of tree diagram is a decision tree, sometimes called a binary key. It provides a guide to identifying objects using questions with yes/no answers. Here is an example of a decision tree about musical notes. A cause and effect diagram shows the causes and effects which lead to an end result. Look at this example from PE. The effects of practicing skills of coordination, control, manipulation and movement, then belonging to a team and gaining confidence result in gaining PE skills.